Hello wonderful people, welcome back to Coffee Over Apples. My name's Steph and today we have an announcement video, but not just a regular announcement video. We're going to talk about the November picks for the two book clubs that I'm in. One is going to be a sci-fi book club and the other is going to be a separate manga book club. Also, we have a special giveaway announcement thanks to 250 subscribers.
Change the world.
Welcome back to Coffee Over Apples, where I talk about bookish things, art things, anime and manga things, sometimes do drawing videos, sometimes watch me paint, and sometimes we talk about just life. So today's video is going to be talking about the November picks. So I am a part of two book clubs. One of them is a science fiction book club and the other is a manga book club. I'm going to put the timestamps here so that you can know which timestamp to go to depending on the book club selection that you would like to see. So I'm going to put the timestamp here for the start of the Interstellar Sci-fi book club, the timestamp for the manga book club selections, and then also the timestamp for the giveaway announcement. So please stick around for everything because if you haven't joined our book clubs yet, maybe you'd definitely like to join us because we have some really cool picks for the month of November. The first book club that I'm going to talk about is the Interstellar Book Club. This is a science fiction book club hosted by myself along with some other awesome booktubers. Last month, it was hosted on my channel as we talked about the story The Space Between Worlds by Micaiah Johnson. So if you'd like to get a taste of our book club, please check out the previous video on my channel. I will leave a link up above and in the description for you to check out that live show. This month, our host is going to be Max from Max Reads, and the other co-hosts for this book club are Jessa from Gavin with Jessa and Melody from Strawberry Lemon Books. And we are so excited to bring you a new release for this month's book club selection. And that is going to be Phoenix Extravagant. This looks so cool. First of all, can we talk about this cover? This cover is to die for. I mean, the cover art is fantastic. It's got a giant dragon on it. It kind of wraps all the way around. And the inside, underneath the dust jacket, gorgeous. It's red with this gold foil. I mean, I'm like in love. So this is a new sci-fi just released on October 20th here in the United States. I do want to mention that although we are doing a new release this month, we will be mixing it up. So it is at the discretion of the host, but if you'd like to give a suggestion for the book club, I will leave a link in the description for our Discord. You can also follow us on Twitter and I will leave a link to our Twitter account as well, where you can chat with us and we have spoiler-free and spoiler channels there, and you can also drop suggestions for a following month's book pick. We're also considering doing polls, so you'd have to follow us in order to be part of those polls. So let's talk about Phoenix Extravagant. I believe the author is Korean. The author is Yoon-ha Lee. This is a story following our main character whose name is Gen-jebi, and it says, Gen-jebi isn't a fighter or a subversive. They just want to paint. First of all, I'm an artist. If you've been on my channel, you know that I'm an artist. I'm a contemporary artist. I paint all the time. So right off the bat, the fact that we have giant robot dragons. I love K-pop. Yes, I am a weeb. And we have art, like all mixed in one. Like, what more do I want? What more do I want? We are setting this up for success right now. Okay, so I'm going to read you the inside jacket description. It's actually fairly short, but it says, one day, they're jobless and desperate. The next, Jebi finds themselves recruited by the Ministry of Armor to paint the mystical sigils that animate the occupying government's automaton soldiers. But when Jebi discovers the depths of the Razane government's horrifying crimes and the awful source of magical pigments they use, they find they can no longer stay out of politics. What they can do is steal Arzi, the Ministry's mighty dragon automaton, and find a way to fight. I mean, it sounds like an artist who turns into a Gundam Meister. What more do we want? That sounds amazing. Being that they are using gender neutral pronouns, something that Max pointed out when we were talking about this book previously, is that this might have a bit of LGBTQIA plus representation. So hopefully that would be amazing. I don't know if then that this is an own voices story. I do not believe that this is Yoon-Ha Lee's first publication. I believe they've had a few publications before this, but I've never read from this author before. So this sounds really cool. It looks like there's going to be a lot of political drama. I mean, yeah, like the sci-fi nerds unite. This sounds awesome. Oh, okay, so it says on the back that Yoon-Ha Lee is an American science fiction and fantasy writer known for his Machineries of Empire space opera novels and his short fiction. His first novel, Nine Fox Gambit, received the 2017 Locust Award for Best First Novel. Okay, I think I've heard of that story. So, all right. Advertised as fantasy sci-fi. Let's see how this goes. If you would like to join us for the Interstellar Book Club, our live show for this is going to be held on Max's channel over at Max Reads, and I'm going to leave the link for his channel in the description down below, along with the Twitter and Discord link. Our live show is going to be held on November 22nd at 3 p.m. EST, which is where I'm located, and 8 p.m. GMT. So feel free to come and join us, and look out for the link on his channel once the live show is posted. Can't wait to talk to you guys about this. Next, I'm going to talk to you guys about the book choices for November for the Host Club. This is a manga book club hosted by myself along with a few other awesome manga-loving booktubers. By the time this posts, we'll have just finished our live show over on Lit Nana's channel, so I will leave the link for everyone's channel down in the description below. The live show on Lit Nana's channel would have been about Tokyo Ghoul, volumes 1, 2, and 3, and also the first volume of Jinru Game. So, for the month of November, we are going to be hosting this on the Bookish Nook's channel. Thank you, Preet, for hosting the month of November. We are going to be reading volumes 4, 5, and 6 of Tokyo Ghoul, as well as reading the first volume of Devil's Line. So, just to clarify, we are continuing Tokyo Ghoul in the month of November, but every month is at the discretion of the author, so we might not continue it the following month. There is a possibility that it's going to change. The goal of this manga book club is to try to spread as much awareness of all the wonderful manga that are out there as possible. So every month we will choose 3 volumes of a really popular manga or anime series to read, and then also choose the first volume of a lesser known anime or manga series to help spread the word about some really awesome stories. So please feel free to join us every month. The live show for November's manga book club pick from the Host Club is going to be hosted by Preet on the Bookish Nook's channel, and I'm going to leave the description for that down below. The live show is going to be held November 28th, 10 a.m. PST, which is also 1 p.m. EST, and is also 10:30 p.m. IST. So, here's a little background information about our picks for November. If you've never read Tokyo Ghoul, it is a worldwide phenomenon. It is also one of my favorite animes of all time, and I did a very popular book review for that entire series on my channel, so please definitely check that out. Tokyo Ghoul is a horror story following ghouls, which are these kinds of mutated humans that are cannibalistic and they prey on humans to survive. Our main character is a young college student named Ken Kaneki who ends up going on a date gone wrong, and when it's over, he ends up having waken up from a surgery in which he now has half human, half ghoul organs inside of him. Now he must learn to adapt in a world where he was the prey and has now become predator. It is such a good horror story and it's so much fun. Once again, we are reading volumes 4, 5, and 6 of this manga, so if you'd like to look at the live show for the first 3 volumes, I will leave a link down below for the live show that we did on Lit Nana's channel in October. Or you can always feel free to read the other volumes and catch up with us. Next, we are going to be reading the first volume of Devil's Line. Now, I've never read Devil's Line before. There's a lot of cool manga that we're reading in this book club that I've never heard of before, so I'm really excited to find out about some new titles. So I'm gonna read the description for Devil's Line off of Goodreads. So this is Devil's Line Volume 1 by Ryo Hanada, and the book description says, Tsukasa, a college student, is rescued from an attack by a devil, one of many vampires that can blend in among the human population. Anzai, her savior, is a half-devil who exploits his supernatural gifts as a member of a shadowy police task force that specializes in devil-related crime in Tokyo. As Anzai continues to keep guard over Tsukasa, the two quickly forge a tentative bond, one that Anzai fears will test his ironclad rule of never drinking human blood. Oh, we have vampires? This actually kind of sounds, in a way, similar to Tokyo Ghoul. Underground story, main character who is reluctant to prey, police task force, doves. Just saying, sounds pretty similar, which means that if you're already a Tokyo Ghoul fan, you might end up enjoying this, which means that I'm gonna enjoy it. So, I'm really excited for that. Okay, so if you'd like to read these manga with us, please feel free to follow us on Twitter and also follow us on Discord. You can be part of our discussion and also leave updates for any suggestions you have for future manga that we can read, and the links for that are in my description below. Thank you to my wonderful co-hosts for hosting this book club with me. It's going to be so much fun. Our fellow hosts are Rachel from Let Me in the Library, Nana from Lit Nana, Preet from the Bookish Nook, Kitty from @kitty.chomp on Twitter, Instagram, and myself. Alright, so if you are here for also the giveaway portion of this video, thank you so much, you guys, for 250 subscribers. This is like a dream come true. When I started this channel back in like April, I thought I would just be lucky to have only a few people wanting to talk to me about books, and the fact that April, May, June, July, August, like 6 months later, I have 250 people who want to gush with me about books, and on so many chats and done so many buddy reads and in 2 book clubs. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. And I love everyone in this community so much. Thank you, fellow nerds. Thank you. It's so fantastic. So, in order to say thank you to you guys for reaching 250 subscribers, and by the time this video goes up, it'll probably be a little bit more than that, because at the time of recording this, I think I'm at 280. So, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. So I want to say thank you by doing a bookish giveaway. I am giving away a book off of your wish list. So this can be either from Book Depository, from Thrift Books, or from Amazon. I am including all 3 of these options because I know that not every bookseller reaches everyone, and book people are from all over the world. So I want to make sure that whoever wins this has access to get a book shipped to them. The book that I'm going to choose off of your wish list must be under $20 US value. Meaning that if you have multiple books that, if I add them together, add up to $20 USD, then I might send you multiple books. However, in order to participate in this giveaway, you must either follow me on Twitter or follow me on Instagram. So here are the directions as to how you can enter. If you follow me on Twitter, and my links to my Twitter and Instagram are linked in the description below, you can go to the pinned tweet on my Twitter, screenshot that you are subscribed to this YouTube channel, Coffee Over Apples, and comment on the pinned post showing that you are subscribed. You must also then like that comment and retweet it. If you are going to submit to my giveaway through Instagram, you must like the post that is posted on Instagram for the giveaway, and also follow me on Instagram and DM me a screenshot that you are subscribed to this channel. The winner will be announced in November because this book giveaway is going up until November 7th. So shortly after November 7th, I will give you an announcement video where I announce the winner. So good luck to everyone who is participating, and once again, thank you so much for everyone wanting to talk about books and art and anime and manga and just kind of nerd out with me. It is so much fun being a part of this community, and I didn't know that we would grow this quickly, but thank you so much to all the friends who I made on like all these new book friends. It's just amazing having people to talk about books and art and all just be fun with. If you'd like to do a double entry, you can enter on Twitter and enter again on Instagram, and I will enter you into the giveaway twice. Okay, you guys, that's it for November's book club picks for the 2 separate book clubs that I am in. If you'd like to join any of those, I cannot wait to talk to you about it, and if you want to keep an eye out for us in the future, don't forget to follow us on Twitter, and that way you can know what our future books are going to be. Thank you once again for subscribing to my channel if you follow me, and I post videos every Wednesday and Saturday. Okay guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!